You've been chasing after dreams, thinking that they'll reach. And you think things like this happen to everyone, but I don't think they do. Awake in the morning with a light upon her skin, coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, giving space for the words we hold inside to come out. So stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down. To this moment, watch the sunlight pouring, keep it like a picture frame. So stay a while and don't go, 'cause we got time, we'll slow it all the way back.
메뉴가 너무 어렵다. 영어가 없었어.
Sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. I fumble my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home. Will you stay with me and never leave? Walked into my life and I am glad glad you came. Glad you came. Darling, we might not ever look like those families in the stock picture frames on old-time TV. There ain't no white fence around this life we have. We're two runaways on a one-way ticket track. And if I'm not the man you bargained for, and the bright red love you bought me for is gone, will you lie here under star-drowned skies and look me in the eyes when I say these are our hard times?
15 Minuten erreichen wir die Station Eigergletscher. Genießen Sie bis dahin die atemberaubende Aussicht auf die Eiger-Nordwand und die bezaubernde Bergwelt. Wir wünschen Ihnen einen unvergesslichen Aufenthalt in der Jungfrau-Region. Aufenthalt in der Jungfrau-Region.
A warm welcome to the world's most modern tri-level gondola. We will reach the Eiger Glacier Station in 15 minutes. Until then, enjoy the breathtaking view of the Eiger North Face and the stunning mountain landscape. We wish you an unforgettable stay.
It's not the miles, it's not the minutes between us, it's not the days that I'm counting down until I see you, and it's not the pillow that I'm holding instead of you when I'm sleeping. Well, that's not the issue. I'm just running out of ways to say I miss you. And it's not the loneliness, it's not the table for one, it's not the single glass of red wine on the counter when the day's done. It's not the lack of your laughter I'm dying to hear in person, but that's not the issue. I'm just running out of ways to say I miss you. To say I miss you. I am running out of ways. 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 Say I miss you. I am running out of ways to say I miss you.
You always find me here when the world thinks that I've disappeared. You know just where to look. You know just where to look. You have a heart of gold, and I look forward to growing old, 'cause I'll be old with you. Oh, I'll be old with you. The moon awaits tonight. The sun awaits the day. Yeah, and I'll await the time when I'll look you in the eyes and say, oh, I'll say I do. I do, I do, I do, I do. I do, I do, I do. And I garden in the summertime and pick you flowers in the rain or shine, just because I can, or just because I can. I do. Oh, through the calm and the wind, through thick and through thin, through the losses and